Hi guys, how would you feel if you could actually make free $25 even after you've created an account that you actually need to get paid? Well, Payoneer is here for you. We're going to be creating a Payoneer account which you're going to be getting a USD bank account, an Euro bank account, and of course a pound bank account for free. And you're also going to be getting free $25 even after creating this account. Okay, if you've been following my series on Amazon KDP, then you know you need Payoneer to actually get paid for your books on Amazon. Well, some of you guys have been in my inbox and you're like, okay, you wanted to create the Payoneer account, but you don't know how to do it, this and that. So we are going to be creating this account right away, and we're going to be creating it the right way. Guys, I need you to stay focused, okay? Stay focused from the beginning to the end, because some of you actually made some mistakes while adding your local bank details and co. Now, let's get straight to business. How to create a Payoneer account and also, of course, make $25. Ooh, yeah. Okay guys, so now let's get started. Okay, if you're just joining my channel for the first time, I want you to go ahead and hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon, so whenever I drop cool videos like this, you'll be one of the first few people to actually get to see my videos. Okay, now, so I want you guys to go to your Chrome browser or whatever browser you are using. We're going to create a Payoneer account. Okay, so I'm going to be dropping a link in the description below, a link to actually create the Payoneer account. It's my personal link. Of course, you're going to be getting the $25 as promised, and I am also going to be getting $25, but it's not important, okay? Like, it's not compulsory if you don't want to do it, but I feel there's no harm doing it. You can see I'm coming here to our group. This is our mentorship group. We've got a lot of people there. If you want to join, the group link is in the description below. You're going to see WhatsApp link. It's in the description below. Just click on the WhatsApp link. It's going to take you directly to this group. So I'm going to be copying the link from our group because the link is already there. So let's copy the link. Okay, now before we use this link, for you to know that it's not compulsory you use my link before you get your $25. Okay, so let's just come to Google and just type Payoneer. So it's going to come to Google, we're going to type Payoneer. Okay, so we're going to let it load up. Okay, so here we are at Payoneer. Look at it, it says Payoneer. Now look at the inscriptions right here. It says Payoneer.com, Payoneer contractors and suppliers everywhere in the world, blah 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 blah. But here is what we actually need. It says grow your business, sign up and earn $25 simply for payment. You can see. So if we actually click this link right here, we're actually going to get $25. So it's still the same thing. It's not compulsory you actually used my link, okay? But I'm going to be using my link to actually create it because, of course, I'm also going to be getting $25 the way you are also going to be getting $25. So it's more like you're actually giving me money indirectly. You're helping the work. Okay, so I'm putting in my link. Let's go. So now it's going to load up. Okay, it's saying the link is not correct. Well, for the purpose of this video, I'm not going to want to waste your time. I'm going to drop the current link in the description below. So let's just leave this particular link and just go to Google and get the Google on. However, go to the description below, you're going to be seeing the link. So let's just follow Google because I don't want to waste your time just going to my personal Payoneer account and getting the link over and over again. Okay, so as you can see, it's also stated here. It says you're going to be getting $25. However, it's going to be after your first 1,000 USD payment, so or equivalent. So which means well, you need to at least receive payment on the account before you could withdraw this first $25. Okay, so you need to know that. Now let's go. Let's hit the register button. Want to register? Of course, we don't have an account with them before, so let's click on register. Okay, so some people actually make a lot of mistakes right here. You need to select the right thing. Okay, one, it says freelancer or SMB, which is important. The next one, it says online seller. The third one, it says affiliate marketer. The fourth one, it says vacation register host. And the last one, it says individual. Okay, so if you click this individual button, most of the time you're going to need a whole lot of issues before you actually get the USD bank. Okay, but if you click on these freelancers, you're definitely going to get your USD bank account because of course they know that as a freelancer you will need your USD bank to actually receive payment from different platforms. Okay, so you need to either click this freelancer or you click an affiliate marketer. But if you click an affiliate marketer, they might require that you give them your online assets, which is more like you having a website, a personal website. So I'm not advising you to click this affiliate marketing if you don't have a personal website. So we're going to be using the freelancer, which is the one I'm advising, like I'm recommending you to actually use freelancer or SMB. So let's click on freelancer or SMB. So it says, get the full power of Payoneer to both send and receive payment globally. So let's click on it. And it says the right account for you is freelancer, agency, or service provider getting paid. So it just simply tell you what the account could do. It says it could get paid by a leading marketplace, including Fiverr, Upwork, Getty Image, blah, blah, blah. And it says you could get paid by your global client also, which of course the local banks. And it says you could withdraw your earnings to your local bank account at low rates. You also withdraw funds at ATM, which means you have the opportunity to get paid and get an ATM card. I also have a personal ATM card, which I'll probably show you guys later. So also you could pay your suppliers and subcontractors for free. You can see this, cool, right? Now let's hit the register button. So when it registers, of course. So here we are. As you can see, individual, my business is not registered. Company includes sole proprietorship, corporation, or LLC. So if you are a registered company, like you have a business registration details, well, you could click on this, but individual is the best. You get your account easily without so much asking you to verify this and verify that. So let's just go for the individual. Okay, now let's hit this first name and last name first. And first you need to understand that this information needs to be correct with your ID card, because you need to use the exact thing. If you wanted to use your voter's card as a Nigerian, or you wanted to use your driver license or your international passport, or if you are from anywhere in Africa or anywhere in the world, you need to use the exact details the way it is in your ID card, in your verifiable ID card. You need to use the first name in your ID card, you need to use the last name in your ID card, and so on. Okay, so let's go ahead and create this. So I'm just going to be putting the email. Email address, then re-enter the email address, then put your verifiable date of birth here. The verified details here. I'm just trying to create a dummy for you guys. I already have a personal Payoneer account. Okay, so we're done. We're just going to hit the send, which is the next button. Put in our address. So that's all two. No, let's put one. Like I said earlier, this is not my personal account. I'm just creating a dummy account. I already have a personal account. This is just for the purpose of this video. So you guys are just going to fill this up based on your country. Based on any other country you are, just fill it up based on your country details. As you can see, street number and street address, more address if it's available, your city or town, then zip code. So just fill it up like that. And here put your number, because they are going to send code to this number. Okay, so let's just put in a number. So after putting in a number, you're going to come here and hit the send code. So once you hit on send code, they're going to send code to your number, and they're going to put in the code here to actually verify. And you can see it says you can request a new code, which is you can request the code again in 22 seconds. So let us wait for this code to drop, then we're going to continue. Okay, so I just put in the verification code. It took a while to come in, and I hit the next button. So for example, if you put in your if you're waiting too long for the verification code and it didn't come in, just hit the call me button. You're gonna we're going to get the call from them and just follow the voice prompt. Okay, so we're going to be putting a password. We enter the password. Then security questions. Guys, choose something you're going to remember. I used to have issues with this thing a lot. Like most time, if I log into my account, if I haven't logged into my account for a long time and I want to log in, man, it's always a fight, like survival of the fittest. So it's better to use something you're going to remember, something you know you can't forget. So the best way is to use something true, something realistic. Like, don't just form it, let it be something true. If you really have a first pet, use that first pet name, because of course you will not forget. So I used, what was the name of your first pet? So as you can see, it says ID details. Issuing country of ID, it should be Nigeria, of course. Now here you come and choose the national ID. If you are a Nigerian, this national ID, if you don't have the original national ID card, the one that has the how do I call it, the original national ID card, the one that has this more like a SIM card, you know, there's a particular one that has this SIM card stuff at the front. If you don't have that one, don't use the NIN or this plastic NIN stuff. You're not going to get approved. They're going to ask you to give them something else. Okay, so don't use that one if you are in this specifically for Nigerians. Okay, so for Nigerians, just use your voter's card, which is the original one, or use a driving license or international passport. International passport is the best though. So if you don't have the original national ID card, which is the one that has that SIM card, or the old one, there's a particular very old one before this new one that has an ID card. If you have any of those two, well, go ahead. But if you don't, use a driver license or international passport. Okay, so I'm going to be using national ID because if you want to use a voter's card, it still falls under national ID. Okay, so the only difference is the driver license and passport. If you want to use any other verified document, which is in form of a national, because voter's card is in form of a national ID card since it's for everybody in the country. So I'm going to be putting in a voter's card ID. I had one written down here. I'm just going to copy and I'm going to paste. Okay, so this is a voter's card ID. So we're done. We're just going to hit the next button. Okay, it says almost done. So this is where it gets serious, because a lot of people make mistake here, because this place you need to put in a Nigeria bank account. Now don't make a mistake. Don't go ahead and put all these digital bank here. No, that's where the so-called unending verification comes from. Here, put in a normal commercial bank. If you're a Nigerian, put in like a GT Bank or Fidelity Bank, First Bank. Don't put all these digital bank that doesn't have a particular a physical banks. Don't put them, okay? Because Payoneer don't recognize from any other place in the world. Just go ahead and put in your normal bank, okay? So here it says bank name. As you can see, these are a few of the banks that are recognized. They're already listed here. However, if your bank, if your digital bank is here, then maybe you could be able to choose, because I can see some digital bank here. Just for example, VFD Bank, Microfinance Bank is a digital bank and it's here. So I guess that's good news for everyone who uses that bank. So I'm looking for Access Bank actually. Okay, I want to use Access Bank, so I'm just going to put the Access Bank details right here. So of course it's in my name, so I don't need to change anything. You can see it's already put my name here. The reason why I put my name here is because Payoneer doesn't allow you to actually put someone else's name. You can see if I hit this, why can't I change? I'm going to go on and on to tell you the reason why you should not use any other person's bank except you choose a business bank account. But you're not creating a business account, so of course you need a physical one. Now let's hit the submit button and we are good to go. As you can see, guys, application completed, review in progress. This review doesn't take several days like they mentioned here. It just takes a couple of minutes, sometimes a couple of hours, but it just takes minutes to hours and you're going to start receiving payment. So what I do after this is I go ahead and log into my Payoneer account. As you can see, come up here, it says my account. So just hit the my account button. Okay, so here it loads up, and all we want to do is to actually log in to our newly created account. So let me just copy the email address here, the email address I used to create the account. Just copy it, put in the email address and put in the password. Email and password, and we hit sign in. So by doing this, we're going to log into the Payoneer, and we're going to be able to check if it's at. Okay guys, so as you can see, it just loads up, and like I said earlier, I said it doesn't take a lot of time to actually get verified, like for the account to be approved. As you can see, it's barely 10 or 20 minutes that we open this account and it has been approved. However, they are still going to request details. You can see it says you have information to submit in the verification center, which means you have to submit your ID card. For the full approval to take place, you need to submit your ID card. So I'm sure a lot of people know how to do. Just take your whatever ID card you want to use and take a picture of it and actually submit it for them. So let's check just to be sure. I'm just going to click on it. So you can see that whatever I'm telling you is true. You can see it says avoid payment delays to receiving accounts. These are the accounts I want you to say we should avoid payment delay to those accounts by submitting your government issued photo card. So all I have to do is to click the submit button and add our card to it. It's the same thing. Once you submit it for one of the section, it automatically goes. You can see it's the same thing, government issued ID card. So all I just need to do is to actually submit it for one of these options, and it automatically works for the every other option. So you can see it's still the same thing. Okay, so and they're gonna also sometimes ask you for questionnaires like what are you using this account for, blah blah blah. So just say you are using it to actually receive payment from Amazon and freelance websites. You are using it to receive payments from Amazon and freelance website. Don't forget guys, if they ask you what are you using this payment for, sometimes they give you a questionnaire addition to the ID card. They also give you a questionnaire and they'll be like, what are you using this account for, blah blah blah. Just say they're using it to receive payment from Amazon and freelance website or freelance marketplace. Once you do that, you are off the hook and just hit the send button. Okay, I don't know why this is not refreshed. I'm trying to refresh it because once it's refreshed, it's supposed to pop up the bank details that we need. So let's just refresh and see. I'm thinking it's network issue, so let's just refresh. Okay, normally it's supposed to display the banks right here, but I don't know, it's saying I'm looking like I have a problem refreshing, blah blah blah. So instead of doing this, I'm just going to come here, as you can see this side, and hit get paid. So once you click get paid, you can see the first one says request a payment, the next one says batch payment request to multiple payers. So we need this third one which says receiving account. So let's just click receiving account. So I'm thinking there's a network issue, that's why it's not popping up in that place. Okay, you can see it says this is a UK GBP bank account, this is USA USD bank account. If you also need an euro account, you just need to come here and create another account. So you can see say need more receiving accounts and up to 50 USD or equivalent other currency. You're able to request bank account details for additional countries. So you could just click view more information. That means you can request an euro, you can see Eurozone, you can request an euro account. You can even request a Japanese bank account, a UAE bank account, a Canadian bank account. However, they both have amount you need to receive. Look here, it says earn 50 USD, which means you need to earn $50. At least you need to receive payment of $50 before you can request for an Euro, Japan or UAE bank account. And if you need a Canadian bank account, you need to have received $100. Of course, we don't need them for now, but I'm just showing you guys so you could know how this works. But you already have a USA bank account. So let's view the details. As you can see, this is the details of the bank account. So you can just click the details. As you can see, this is the details. I'm just covering it up so you guys don't write these details down. Okay, so we're done with this. The account is ready. But if you're having any issues, maybe you're not getting your bank account yet, or because most times some people have verification issues, maybe they didn't send your bank account yet, or they ask that you do something for us or whatever, just let me know. I'm going to do another video of how you can actually get another kind of bank account to use for Amazon if this is not working for you, or maybe you simply open it and you don't have a way to actually verify, or maybe you don't even have an ID card to use to verify the account yet, because sometimes if you don't verify with your ID card, they might not give you this bank account. I think Payoneer just started doing that off recently. So whenever you create your account finish, they will request for the ID first before they actually give you those bank details. But if you're lucky enough, they give you, and if they didn't give you or if you don't have an ID, like I said earlier, just hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Let me know what the problem is. I'm going to create another video that focus on you all. Just join my group. I could just put you through without even creating a video yet. Of course, I'm going to still create a video on it if I see that there are a lot of people who actually need this service. Okay, so guys, that's it on how to actually create a Payoneer bank account to receive payment from various online marketplace where you actually work if you're a freelancer, or to receive payment from Amazon, most especially Amazon KDP, which is the series we are currently doing. Guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon, so whenever I drop a new video, you'll be one of the first few people to actually go through my video. Guys, this year we really need to make lots and lots of dollars, and like I always say, if you follow through to all my videos, you are definitely going to make it big this year 2024. Now see you again in the next video, guys. See ya, catch you later, bye bye.